once threatened the plains of Eidolon.
Alright, sorry about that.
It has grown back.
We're back. Decided to end
stream
stream briefly real quick.
Remain on standby.
So those that didn't want to boot
I
up
may
properly.
need you at a moment's notice.
Alright, so besides that, yes, I'm assuming this is probably gonna be what's uploaded instead, because we got the frame rate capped again. I don't know how we just decided, like at the end of the mission, nope, we're uncapping the frames. And I promise, I know that would cause some problems later. So we're doing that. But yeah, so for anyone who wasn't watching a little bit before, to catch everyone up on stuff that's going on, Caliban Prime spent a little bit of time customizing him.
Ready to kick bottom.
Helmuth, the original. Holvania, Base Assist, and one of the others, I forget which one it was. I'll go look again just for the sake of argument. It was Base Assist and one other. It's like the Base Assist was like a 50%er, I think. I'll just go look at Eleanor again. I don't mind.
What you do still better, shall we?
Obviously, this is gonna be for like 5.25 hours still, so that really ain't gonna matter. Yeah, Hiroto, that's what it was, 44.4 and like 49.3. Like, this is a great pickup. I didn't get my heart cell, so I'm not picking that up right now. But it's whatever. Outside of that, it was Frost, Nyx, Ash. I'd say pick up Ash because he's the hardest one to get, if I remember right. I believe Nyx is either invasions or specifically a boss fight thing there. I know Frost is like Mars, because I believe this is like solar rail type things, or like not solar rails, but like railjack stuff. Same way Oberon is. As for the circuit, I took Okina and Aspirus. We also had Dara, Sestra, and Sicarus as options. So, and we got Maru. We got the Iton sculpture already for Maru's. Actually got a pretty decent one. This wasn't it. I forgot to auto install this one. Found that one during a playtime off stream. This is the one we got. We got the little llama looking one. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Got a decent little collection going again.
Optimized.
Oh yeah, okay, we got everything more or less done, I feel like. That's not immediately of benefit and concern and all that. I've never touched Flake Star, so let's start it. Oops, took a moment there. Alright, let's roll out. Where's Thompson going to?
The heck! He has toxin enough to destroy the boil, but no! He wants it to flourish. Why? To see the infested succeed where he has failed. To see them destroy Cetus.
I mean, to be fair, we literally do have, like, Komei's thing where you have the infestation come in, so we're trying defense.
Infestation. My uncle, in Moon, sold the minerals aboard the market near Eris. Quite popular with deep system traders. At least it was. They were broadsided by one of these boils. It spread fast. They could have run, risked taking it with them. Instead, they turned off life support and blew out escape pods. Decades later, it still orbits Eris, writhing. One voice repeating the same message over and over. We are death. Leave us. And do not look back. My uncle's voice. Fail here, Tenno. And that will be the fate of Cetus. To be a
Well, that's
warning
ominous.
for the living. place where none may tread.
That's
Dark
ominous
times,
as heck.
killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets, entire clades to the infestation. That cannot happen here. Cetus must survive.
Alright, so how's... Oh, it's right up top, too. So you didn't scroll down or anything. Nice. I don't know... We'll start the basic one, because I don't... That's a... Oh, that's a lot of relics, actually. Jeez. Message, Kuva, Narwhal Mines, a little bit of Endo, a little bit of Cetus, Vigilante Pursuit, Revenant Parts, Gladiator Finesse. Why is everything having an aneurysm? Basically just a ton of relics, a little bit of Vigilante and Gladiator and like Augur mods. Really, we're going to be getting a lot of stuff out of this.
One more off the docket. Hop 2.
We'll start with the basic one because again, I've not touched it before.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others. Naive. I need you to take Vehex toxin and kill the boil.
Done and done. Depending on how this goes with Caliban Prime, I might switch over to like Sevi or Valkyr or someone. We'll see. Find the Grenier encampment. So I guess this is just a bounty type thing? Huh. Not fully what I was expecting, but like, not bad either. Whoa. Okay.
Of course, maggots seek to burrow away from my caves. Maggots.
I mean, to be fair, we wouldn't be going. To be fair, we would not be going inside of your caves, as it were, unless you had them in there. Syndicate standing.
And a face like a rejected
Operational
skin graft.
supply.
Council would like
Huh.
you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. Vehek knows what we're up to now.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
Where do I need to go? I hate these cave systems. They're so dang pain.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
I always forget the way to get back up. I get lost in these cave systems more than I'd like to admit.
Keep them away, killer.
Because
That
I'm
machine
blind,
must
but
finish
more
its
just
work.
so much going on in them. It's not as simple as like, oh, just look for the elevator that's gonna be right there. Like, this is relatively weak leveled, so I don't mind keeping my Joker weapons to level on. We're out, finally. Oh, I feel like a burden to my team. Okay, this is just a defense mission. Oh, this is easy. Okay. Where are the ships?
Soon the Ostron
Nope.
of Cetus will flee in panic. And when they do, we'll hunt them for sport.
Why do you not like the Austrians? What did they do to you? Like, did they do some war crimes against your people or something? I'm trying to figure out why you don't like them. No, you never really made that part clear, outside of I don't like them. And the only time I came together with them is for spoiler territory, and it was out of necessity for survival.
To destroy the mixer. Stop them.
And that was because you had the logic of, well, only I'm killing them. all of them. Just because they're really low in terms of levels, so it's not like I'm missing out on much. So I'll do the exact same thing. With the same memo, just fly around and nuke the ships before they can even come in. After all, they aren't really much of a threat if they can't even spawn. Enemies down already. Working out towards 500. Okay, look at that. But yeah, while we're kind of just doing this, I'm not sure what the plan for tomorrow is. I still need to talk to someone about what the plan for tomorrow is. Could be very simple. But it might also just be a moment of, well, we need to take a second.
Hi-ho! My eyebrows are singeing just looking at that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
In the boil, I want my low-level
Rainier drone will serve as an optimal
husk over here.
I've marked one on the map. Drone located. Pack in and insert the Thrax toxin.
Because that'll give us some good stuff regardless. Like, it would absolutely be worth it. Explode? Explode. Mawfish skull. And there, a whole bunch of stuff. Honestly, it's quite nice. If we had like a Nova right now, I would use Nova. If I had Nova, I'd use Nova just to bring the wormholes out. It's a little faster, but it's only 5. It's only 5 minutes that one we're decently through. And assuming this is gonna be kind of similar. Oops, I don't mean to actually do that. Find groups of these guys so I can blast them ahead of time. I don't know what we're heading towards, where we're heading towards, but we're heading towards. Thank you kindly. I wonder if they'll ever make another Prime Arcwing, because we have all the ones that are the Arcwings. And then we have the Odinata, which is a Prime variant. Albeit it's one of those that's like a Barrow Relic type one. Look, it would be kind of cool if we got them. Modified munitions? I don't have that, huh? Must be a rare drop then, because I've killed a good chunk of these guys. I've never seen that one before. I mean, status chance is always nice. I feel like the weapons that do have a really high status chance to begin with. So, to be fair, it could be like Plague Star. I don't know if there's like a Plague Star table of mods that are available during the bounty. But if there are, that could be one of those. So, it's probably not being realistic. I probably just never got it for whatever reason. But, it technically is possible until it's not. I know, common sense. It's possible until it's not. Great logic. Thank you. I'll crash into the blades of the item. Oh, active right there. Up ahead. Works for me. Res my Akagara and not my... Okay, I don't like Arc Melee. Oh, this suddenly got a little bit more annoying. A little less annoying. Oh, got all the intel I need. What is that? What the hell is that? Let's kill this man, though. Should have used Volt. And if I had Volt Prime, I might have slapped him on, honestly. But to be fair, I know I'm also the kind of guy that's just going to go zoom around and do all the kind of stuff anyway. So,
The
it's actually
toxin has
nice.
triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
We have an Uglies? Where are the Uglies at? They call it antibodies, I call it 3 bodies to kill. Actually, my summons out. I don't have my summons out yet. I don't have my level for my summons. That would do it. Oh yeah. Slice and dice, baby. They're all dead. This feels way too simple. Like something feels off and I can't explain what. That is the strangest feeling. That's not bad.
Nice work, number 1 done. We're breathing easier back here. I've put Nakak in charge of supply distribution until this strangeness is at an end. See
Yep,
what she
goodbye.
has for you. We're all in this one together, Tino. No! No!
Are you throwing a tantrum over there, big boy? Your plan failed? Trying to wait for everyone to go over here. Oh. Oh, I mean, it's not great, but... I mean, cool new mod at least. I guess I just never pulled that one from the Gladiator set. To be fair, I didn't get an Augur Secrets for a while either, so... Like, I think I think I've gotten 3 overall. I have one that I can use, and I do use in some builds. I have a spare one, and I think I've sold someone one for like 30 plat at some point. So that would do it. Erudite, Croctrol. Okay, nothing too crazy. Let's go to McHawk now.
Others have one price for locals and one for off-worlders.
Hello, small
Me?
child.
I give you the local price every time.
Rank up. I have this. Something tells me I'm going to need this. Very cheap, jeez. Well, battle, fought to the end. Huh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's cool looking. Yeah, I have all of these already, so... Huh. I'll need that. Oh, that's a cool looking helmet. I'm definitely picking that up. It's Cetus Wisps, Exodia mods, yep. Forma for only 3,000? That's a fully built Forma! Hematite! What the Lephantis is this? This is just Lephantis. Mercury Liver, Murex console. It's kinda cool looking. Hematite sigil. I have this already. Plague Star Emblem. Basically parts. We got Sacrifice, which I don't. Yeah, Sacrifice. So I need Omniforma, one per customer. Okay, that's not too surprising, but it's an Omniforma that seems to be already built, so not bad. Ghoul Saw parts, though it's not hard to get those. Fulmination. I have both of these already. It's not worth a standing. I can easily just get them from the cock. Immunity to infestation is explode. This refined phylaxis formulated specifically to combat infested boils and plague star bounties. And this was just a Groktrol, Erudite, and Nissalpod. That's really cheap, actually. Got Sentient or Cetus Wisps, Kuthal Tentacles. It looks like it's all rare fish too. That's rare fish. That's rare fish. That's rare fish. So I want this. So I need this, this, this. Obviously, for collection's sake, I have this already. Want this? I don't remember this. I have very low plastics though. Want this. This. Got a lot of stuff to be fair we need to get. I'm gonna go see what this new thing is I got. Phylaxis looking thing. Catalyst and Eidolon Phylaxis. I have 15 of these. I'm gonna put those on my gear wheel in case I need them for some reason. Or it might be like one of those that in order to do a higher version of the bounty, I might need those on there. My gut's telling me that. It's one of those I probably need to equip. I'm assuming it's in my gear. No, it's not. Okay. So maybe it's one of those that it's like the Thermia where it's automatically consumed but not put in your inventory. Interesting.
Several on orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
In the meantime, while we're waiting for this, quests that we got this week.
Always a pleasure.
And we got these two already. Enemies, your standards. Fervon tank, that's easy enough to do. I can go do that off stream. Gotta go hold Vania, go to the assassination mission. That's unlikely. I could try to do it for like a low level one intentionally, knowing that I could clear through the enemies with literally 0 problems. Put on some music or something and just grind. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Unlock 4 Dragon Key bolts on Deimos. Honestly, I just need to run Horrend. I don't even need to pop the Dragon Keys on myself. I know people will do it themselves. So I guess I'll do that. I'm like, normally it would be, I'd be like, oh, it's all a bit selfish, but I'm like, at that point, I'll just go ahead and run and try to get some Kavat scans. And get like my Helia core out for that. Kill 150 enemies with viral. If jump in an excavator without allowing to run out of power, that's actually not too hard to do.
And we're out.
Honestly, these bounties aren't too bad this week. The hardest one's the Fervon tank, I'd argue. It's more annoying than anything, to be honest with you.
Ordis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI presets. You could say we...
I'll give it another minute, so I got 15 of each. And I'll get another setup, so I'll have 20 of these. I don't know how many I'm going to need to use. It could be like 5 per, or it could be like 1 per, or it could be like 3 per. With my boy Kuthel right here, hello. Cinnathid. My tiny Glopid up here. I like my tiny Glopid more. Because it does glow. But he'd be in the spot, if he was medium-sized, he'd be in the spot where the Norg is. And if he was large, well, he'd either be where the Flagellacanth or the Kuthel is. And the Kuthel would be really hard to see if he was not, like, on the sides of the tank. Learned that one from experience, believe me. Got my Aquapomo, he's my magnificent one now. Got really lucky while I was doing some stuff there, got... double boosters, we'll get some magnificent fish out of it. Let me mix those Stomata in there. As you can see, he's back there somewhere. Get my Trauma's on. Mix those Stomata somewhere.
Has completed a blueprint. Check the Foundry.
Some Mercray. Glop it again. I'm trying to figure out where Longboy is. Longboy's here somewhere. There he is. There he is. That little light blue highlights the Mixostomata. Yep, you can see like a giant tail at the end. So remember, he's like one of the rare ones because he's like the uninfested variant, and then you have like the Ostomer, I believe, which is the hybrid, and then you have whatever the Ostomer turns into. That's like the full version of it. Something like a Duroid, Aquapomo, and the what's the full one called? Chimeros. Chimeros, that's what it is. It turns into Duroid, Aquapomo, Chimeros. For like the seahorse, and then I mean, it makes sense. You have the Mixostomata, which is the uninfested one. You have the Flagellacanth, that is the infested one. So you need a hybrid for all 3 of them. Which actually I think is a pretty cool decision on their end to make it. Because it makes it more unique then. Because you have the area that's like, you have the one that's regular fish. You have the one that's... you have the other fish. Then you have the one that's got 1 of each. Especially when it's got the hybrid there. Though to be fair, if they made it all hybrid fish that were available, I wouldn't have complained if like the Ostomer was a rare one instead. Because we'd be like, well, we got regular, we got robot, and then these ones are all half and half. You know, I wouldn't have complained. It would have been cool. I think it's just empty. We'll go to this one as a result, just in case. Help me, Kanzu. What level is the next bounty? Oh, that's the wrong one. What's the next bounty? 30, 50. 55 to 60.
It is right you should take on this task.
65.
Success will
Um,
follow.
My gut's telling me
The
I probably want something
infestation.
stronger.
I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others. Naive.
Look at this. Oh yeah,
I need you to
55%.
take
Right, this one,
Vehex
right. I
toxin
forgot about that.
and kill the boil. Job board's filling up off
This is
order.
one off
Come
from
through
max. I
clear
think this
the
is like
slate,
one off
eh?
from maxes. We'll have so many of these that are basically maxed out. I still have this. I need to get rid of that. Let me go do that right now, actually. Like, that's just taking up a spot that I don't even need it to. Because I don't really use throwing knives. Let me swap out, actually. I forgot to do that. Rank 6 isn't too bad, but like, I'd rather have... If these are going to be stronger enemies, I want something that's going to have bulk. So I'll bring Sevi for this. Good old reliable. I misread that from Grimace to Grimace.
First, Vayhead thinks, I will let this plague run wild over Cetus. Then he thinks, I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The Quills see doom in his plan. For Grenier and Ostron alike, the boil needs to be destroyed now, before it becomes unstoppable.
I'd say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but I don't think he's got good intentions, to be fair. He's gonna let them all die. He's gonna let them all die and then try to stop them.
Maggots seek to burrow away from my caves.
Of course, I'm assuming it's gonna be one of those that would be... Oh, they're too strong. We can't kill them in their current state. We underestimated them. We didn't make enough poison, or we don't have our forces. We don't have enough forces to stop.
Like a rejected skin graft. Kanzu would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Toxin secured.
Alright, got a bunch of Irrigating rock scrolls as well, so we're recovering some of our costs. Initial pause we can get plenty of, just by zooming around doing our thing.
Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
God, I wish you were one-time speed instead of 95%. So you were faster. Let's Africa. By accident, that's fine. You're probably me. Zoom over. This is good enough. It's like 2/3 of the, or like 8% left.
Oil will cleanse Cetus of the filthy Ostron rats that infest her walls. One downside is I don't have a ton of enemies that I killed on here. Okay, now we've got that there. I was gonna say, once we get the enemies that are killed, we melt through it like butter. Because they get that galvanized chamber and the merciless and all that kind of thing that all stack together. Makes it annoying to deal with otherwise. Like, yeah, it is the highest amount of damage immediately, but is the fact that I'm kind of trying to shred through everything with it. When you have one tiny thing you're trying to shred through, it's not exactly...
survive on that.
The mixer needs more time.
Or that.
Keep the Grenier at bay.
Really, it's like I could just leave the ships. Like I do know that they give a decent amount of bonus for killing them in terms of at least just the defense. So they look like they needed to secure the area, so they give like I think like 30% or something like that, 40%. Give you a lot. A lot more than you'd expect. But yeah, no, there's a reason I bring a turret to this, knowing that. I kinda just had the turret equipped for the other stuff there, so I just kept it on. But knowing that it has a section like this, I'm gonna keep turret on because turret's gonna melt through those ships. Whereas, like, if I were trying to use Strun ain't gonna be bad, but it ain't gonna have the same kind of cutting power as turret does in this instance. That guy, because might not be a problem for later. See that, grab some of the rock troll out. Who's trying to shoot me now? I don't like being shot at. It's very rude of you. Can you not? Okay, I guess we are. He said we played these games before, and I guess we have. Oh, where's throw? Okay. You actually do have a number, nice. Sir, can you die? Why are you floating in the air? Apparently he's learned to defy the laws of reality. Surprising feat for anyone, to be honest. Incredibly noteworthy one.
Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Alright, it's time. Wherever enemies I can see. I'm happy with my best friend. That's like 55 and
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
what is that? They labeled the hematite.
Listening. Magnificence. But you just made it angry.
Wrong button. Scan it. Quick. Before I go ahead and dump it, when I'm going to be fighting this thing, I want at least my Kodak. Okay, so this is literally just Lephantis. I'll just dump it. Okay. Hunter command.
Little maggots! You try to protect these rats! To fail! And fail!
I mean, I don't think we're failing.
Got a reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
You got an ugly incoming. Got Orphantus Jr. Do I need to scan him again? I did. Okay, turns out mag dumping him is just the best way to go. Open your face up, buddy.
Glistening magnificence.
Hunter recovery. Alright, I'll take it. Gets the job done. Only at 49. Yeah, this will probably be finished leveling up when I'm done with this. Entirely too surprised.
Hemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
Slice everything apart. Why is he here? You were not invited to this party.
Little maggots! You try to protect these rats! To fail! And fail!
Your head up. Ow. Oh, I didn't damage you, at least. We got everyone split between dealing with the thumper, and we got Orphantus over here, Orphantus 2.0 over here. Complete and utter chaos.
Little maggots! You try to protect these rats!
Open up, come on. Waiting for you. Down. Bounty went. I was to say I knew something was missing from that bounty about just destroying that bubble. Oh, it's too hard. It's not hard enough. Too easy.
Glistening magnificence. But you just made it angry.
Again. Did I open up any of your faces? Not silly. Works for me. you up.
Colonel Maggots!
I don't know why I'm looking at
You tried to protect these rats! You failed! And failed!
Alright. The top part counts too. Good to know. Come on, open up. There we go.
One shelf works, hurrah! But it was not enough. Not yet. Hit it again. And keep hitting it till there's nothing but a hole in the ground. During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her. You have not won, maggots. You have not won!
Oh, that happened. Complete and utter chaos. Ooh, Axie P8, I'll take it. Ooh, Saran Beetle Shells, Libido Nith is nice. Nisselpod, we need more of those always for this. Like more Iridite. Hemocyte Cystolith. More from a bile duct of a fallen hemocyte. What do I do with those? Nakak, do you have anything for those? Do. Give me like, I don't need this, so give me like one of these, I guess. Feels weird to pick it over this, but I'm like, I literally have this, so I can't. I'll go for this, I guess. Missile pods, just 10. I guess it's just the same resources I need, more or less.
When you
Operational supply. Nope, where's my operational supply? Here we go. Warframe, here we go. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Do any of these require cystolites? I'm curious. There's plastids for you. What are they for then? Okay, time to Google this because I'm curious. Are they just like trophies? Hemocyte. Was it like cystolith? Whatever it was. Let me go look. Just give me some information on it. Hemocyte cystolith. Is it used for anything or is it just a trophy? Ah, it's used to build that event's clan trophies. As well as being able to be fed to the helmet for bile. So it's a helmet resource and it's also a trophy resource, effectively. Alright. Storm button. Steel Path variant. I mean, it's a little bit more. It's like 600 more. I feel like for the consistency of 100 level enemies that are like 50 levels stronger, I feel like 600 extra standing isn't worth it, in my opinion.
You have accepted what so
Now,
many
obviously, there is
have
some
feared
benefits of doing
to
Steel
try.
Path variant. I'm not going to deny.
The infestation.
But
I was beginning to
I don't know,
think it would
I'm of
never
the opinion
touch
that like,
us
I'd rather
again.
just do the easier
And
one
it
just because
was
the fact it's probably
the
going to be
thing
quicker
that
as well.
happened out there to others. Naive. I need you to take Vehek's toxin and kill the boil. First, Vehek thinks, I will let this plague run wild over Cetus. Then he thinks, I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The Quills see doom in his plan.
Oh, I can get an item on cave I didn't even know it was there.
Warframe and Ostronolite. The boil needs to be destroyed now.
I guess it picks a random cave each
before
time
it
then.
becomes unstoppable. We know Vehek
Oh, that's
has
because like Wando's
Vex
maxed out. That doesn't
toxins
matter.
stored deep underground. We'll use that.
It's not a big
One
deal.
ill to cure another.
Oh,
eh?
okay.
Vehek. Two-bit Derzepot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft. council would like you to
Still
make his life
very oddly
miserable.
specific.
Well, more miserable.
Ebenezer's urge.
Toxin secured. Be
Ebenezer's
prepared.
urge.
Vayhek knows what we're up to now.
Good. Host migration. Okay. Someone crash or something, or there's only 3 of us. There was a 4th.
I am directing you to the location of a Grineer chemical mixer. Use it to prepare
Are we
the
all just
toxin.
leaving the bounty?
I am directing you to the location of a Grineer chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
I'll leave it to him to decide.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear
Alright.
out the area so we can use it.
God, took a moment, but this is why I like having.
Keep them away, Killer. That machine must finish its work.
There's like a thumper right here. I don't feel like I'm trying to deal with other stuff, and I'm like, that's a big problem. It's definitely doable too, as long as we get the machine, the drone over. It'll take a lot longer, sure, but it ain't the end of the world. I mean, if he's down to run it 2 style, I'm running it 2 style then.
Works for me. Grineer will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
The problem is this thing ain't level 15. It's actually going to be a nuisance to kill. Well, if we can survive for another minute or so, we should have the chance to take it out. Take out ugly ones too. You're not getting stuck on the tree post. Thank you. Great.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grineer at bay.
What would happen to the first person? I know the third person left because the second person left rather because the first person left.
that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
Get to cover!
A Grineer drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map.
I don't think that'd be fair to ask him. Not interested in the drone as it's like gonna be going after we kill this thing. Mark it at the very least. It's an idea. But it'd be selfish of me to be like, hey, we're gonna stay anyway, even if you can't really do much, you can't see anything. It's like the equivalent of having a person with celiac disease. You're like, hey, I need you to try this pasta for me and let me know if it tastes right. Because celiac disease it is. We might as well get the dumper out of the way if it's right here. Yeah, it sucks that we can't complete the bounty, but clearly it was cursed. Until we got this far as we did, it's not bad. If I could just be roughly where I need to, I can just mag dump that. Nice and consistent. One leg left. Through. Nope. Just a leg.
We should try again.
I forgot how annoying these things are. This is not by myself. Please at least be able to do some stuff to help me if there's any time. He's trying his best.
Fire it up.
Alright. Let's get back. That was a good attempt nonetheless, but... oh, no, that was awful. Just having to deal with that. I mean, Vigilante offense is nice. Augur message is nice. Got a bunch of resources. So at least we didn't come back entirely empty-handed.
Dark times, killer. In times past. One more off the docket. Hop 2. The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others.
Well, I have bad news and bad
I need you
news.
to take the Hex toxin and kill the boil. The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others. Naive. I need you to take the Hex toxin and kill the boil.
And kill it. It will kill.
Of course, maggots.
Alright, doesn't know I'm getting in time. I'm just gonna wait outside here. Yeah, I figured exactly I was right. 300 endo ain't too bad though. Getting 400 endo constantly ain't bad at all. Cause like endo is endo.
Fayheck, a 2-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft. Hanzo would like you to make his life miserable. Well,
There we go.
more miserable.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. Vayheck knows what we're up to now. I am directing you
Alright,
to
here
the
you go.
location of a Grineer chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the
Work.
toxin.
And then we'll go ahead and go over that way.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so you can use it.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
I don't wanna work.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
Good for you, it's good news for you, it's in a pretty decent secret spot to begin with.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Sometimes
Not
we
interested in
Spider
controlling the bomb bullets. Come on, what's vital on? Controlling the bomb bullets, yes. Definitely what he meant. Alright. Going active.
And so it goes. I'm sorry, little friend.
And it's being worked towards the achievement. There's one positive, it's that.
Soon the Ostron rats of Cetus will flee in panic. And when they do, we'll hunt them for sport.
There's one right there. When he's not clearly on commission, but I like how there's people just mining. I think I poked a little bit of fun at it.
Destroy the mixer. Stop them.
I poked a little bit of fun at it. I'll go mining right there. Like if I went and started catching fish. Meantime, hey guys, look what I caught. Bro, we're under attack. Well, apparently the enemies have stopped. Oh, there's the boil right there. Big ugly.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grineer at bay.
Slowest defense of my life. To be fair, it's not bad though. If there's not a lot of enemies, at least we're not in a lot of danger. Let me collect some missile pod. More of it. That was the easiest defense of my life.
Now make that boil hurt, Doga!
I'm gonna do a bit of mining too for a moment.
A Rainier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map. Drone located. Hack in and insert the Thrax
There.
toxin.
Rolling,
I'll
we're
steer
going.
it toward the water.
Got anyone down here? Nope. Well, there, good sir. Goodbye there, good sir. Spot at the floor. Alrighty. Huh. There's something nice about the simplicity of this, even if it's just bounties effectively. There's something nice about it, you know? Doesn't have to be all smashy, smashy, destroy, destroy.
Despite our best efforts.
I'm facing a machine gun right now. With a grenade launch with. Nope. Tempting as it would be to go on a joyride. No. On the plus side, we are getting relics out of the
Antibody production
behind.
is estimated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
At this point, we might as well clear up this area.
That is unfortunate. But we should try again.
One pause. Start isolating the area as fast as possible.
Manufacture the hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
Like right in my eyes. One hand while I punch the other. Please open it up. Open sesame. You to open yourself up now. Oh, I need to scan him. I forgot I need to scan him. I probably need to scan like 10 of them. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
So what would another? I guess we could be another different site. Use a different kind of toxin. You're like, oh, would it still technically be a hemocyte? I'm like, technically, yeah. I don't know, I think I got it. Might just be a 3-er. Okay, down already. I mean, it'll work.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
I like how it's half as smart as a house when a house is 0 intelligent. Half of 0 is still 0. After stream, I'm probably going to be working on a little project on homework again. I'm doing like shapes, covering an area for shapes. It's simple stuff. Like I've done calculus myself, so for me it's relatively easy. But I didn't do it too much some trouble with it because it's like a parallelogon combined with a trapezoid, combined with a triangle, combined with like a rectangle, and she needs to figure out the area of that. And it's like, yeah, that is a little bit awkward looking at, and it's a little daunting until you split it up. And it's like, okay, well, how many of this can we actually turn into triangles and squares because we can calculate the area based on just all that. It's obviously, you know, length and width and all that kind of thing. You know, length times width is the area of the square, and then a triangle is half a square of the area, so you divide by 2. Unless you have two pieces the same, then you just calculate for the one. And treat it as 2. Okay, one of the things that we had to do was like choose a hexagon with 2 equal sides, or not 2 equal sides, like a 2 equal sides. And the area came out to like 15, but obviously you divide by 2, so you get 7.5. But then because it's the exact same shape twice over, it's just 15 anyway. You know, stuff like that. Is that Caliban relic? One of these. Actually, I can just check inside of it. Is that Corinth? That is a Caliban's Prime. I was right. Caliban Prime Systems. There we go. English is hard.
It is good to see you again.
Regional supply. Rank up. We're at max. What do I want? I mean, out of all these that I don't have, this is gonna be the most expensive because I'm like, these I can just get afterwards. It's not the biggest issue. So just buy it from my there. And it's like 5,000 standing saved, which sure isn't a lot, but when you compare it, you know, that's 5,000, 5,000 there. 494,000, Matt. That is a really, it's basically 500k overall standing.
Say heck, he has toxin enough to destroy the board. Rightio, see you soon. The infestation.
Oh, before I do.
I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others.
What do we have?
Naive. I need you to take Vehek's toxin and kill the boil.
I guess I'll take the wolf sledge then, so I can have something that's throwing while I go ahead and swap out to my Actigara to finish leveling that. Guandao. I'm actually not opposed to this stuff, I kinda like it. Like, it's always the melee weapons. Feels bad in one hand. I'm like, there's a lot of really good weapons out there, but it's always the melee ones for me. Yeah, once we get that Jagara finished, we'll figure out what we're doing for the next weapon set.
First they had
So obviously I'm not doing the
I
first,
will
I'm only
let
doing the
this
first one
blade
if I'm gonna be
run
getting,
wild over Cetus.
if I'm gonna be replacing my melee out, or my primary out.
I will use
And at that point I
poison
probably
to
do Hydron.
exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The quills see doom
Get
in
that?
his plan.
Iridite.
For Grenier and Ostron alike, the boiler needs to be destroyed now, before it becomes unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Unfathomable.
Stored deep underground. We'll use that. One ill to cure another, eh?
Yoink.
Fayhead. A two-bit does
There's a lot of like 300 standing cases. So obviously I'm not opposed to it. Like it's 300 standing. If we're complaining about, or not 300 standing, 300 endo. As I said earlier, endo is endo. Like you do not complain about getting 15 endo. And it's like, yeah, I'd love to get like a relic instead. Don't get me wrong.
Use it to prepare the toxin.
What in the? Okay, that's a weird looking larval. I guess to be fair, he's in his little larval state because the fact of
so we can use it.
can't really do much right now.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
I love that if you do this attack sometimes, wonk, and you hit something with it. I've seen it. I think I've pretty much done the circuit previously. But if you have it there, it just goes boom, 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 boom. It's so funny. So you just whack it, send it flying. Okay, I guess it's in the same spot as before, really. Mining.
Soon the Ostron rats of Cetus will flee in panic. And when they do, we'll hunt them for sport.
That's not bad. Kind of just doing our thing. I mean, to be fair,
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
no, it's too funny. I guess I was going there. I'm shaking. Dude, I'm just gonna have him. He's just dancing. We're just dancing. Everyone's gotten the memo.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
Everyone kind of just doing our own thing.
It's ready. Now make that boy hurt, Doka!
A Grenier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on the map. Drone located. Hack in and insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
Ooh, our Nova absolutely clutching it up for us bringing that in. Saving us a lot of time, honestly. That's funny. Why is it? Is it going backwards? Okay, I was gonna say for a moment. It's going backwards. Some enemies, I forgot you guys existed. It's been 20 years.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Sometimes we fail.
Where's the Plants vs. Zombies ultimate battle music when you need it?
And so it goes. I'm sorry, little friend.
Make it a little bit more stimulating right now. I'm not saying it isn't stimulating, but we're playing the waiting game. Wait for that first team of sight to pop up.
Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Oh, we got ugly coming. Not a ton of damage, but I gotta do some with this, or else it's not gonna give me anything. It's experience, so. One down. Let's do. Maybe we can do 23 before we're done. No, doing 0 damage, but these are that's like a little bit of stuff here and there, really isn't much. Alright. Well, climb on it, wood. Yeah. One down. My arc gun. Murder time. Hunter Center. Getting a lot of hunter on, please. If we're doing this, let's just bring out the big guns at this point. No reason not to.
Destroy it.
Mag dumped everything. Oh, I did a ton of damage to him. Like 180,000. Considering it's a boss with damage attenuation, that's not bad. That's pretty solid. Pretty sure this counts for experience for all 3 of these. If I overshoot, I overshot.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
All of them.
Listening, magnificence. But
Bro, stop glazing the hematite. You're telling me you like that thing? And to be fair, it says a lot more about you than it does about any of us. Maybe don't glaze I missed. To be fair, that thing swung so fast I missed it. Gladiator finish. I mean, hey, it worked the works.
Well done. During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. The cat will keep you supplied until we beat this.
Let me get this last one right here.
Maggots. You have not won!
Let me go now. Get to grab that last one. Or I guess I found what plan B is, that's just muzzle and mag dump everything. It's interesting to get more 4 of these. It's good. Got 10 now. And sequence to logo. I'm gonna head briefly out. I'm gonna head to my dojo. I'm curious on one thing. How much does it take? Is that 25, 10, 50, 100? I have enough just on my own for the Hematite trophy. For this. Terracotta, we get bronze, silver, and gold. What is the, What's the previous event? No, it wasn't, okay, it doesn't have it show up there. Okay, doesn't matter. We can put it down wherever we want. Interesting. That's kind of curious. Alright. Back to the base. Back to everything.
You
Max
keep
plus
being
16.
you, dreamers.
What credit folks we got this week? Solstice Skin, Dark Dagger, Blueprint, Deceptive Bond, Exhibition Beams. I do actually kind of like this display. It's cool looking. Suffragan helmet. Automaton. Dolphy helmet. Or a Hime helmet. Actually kind of like this one. I already have it. What's really funny is I know there's a helmet that's called like the Gauss helmet. And like I know that, yeah, here it is, actually right here. Yeah, Mag Gauss helmet. And the irony is we got a Warframe much later called Gauss. Gauss. Though to be fair, I know that Nyx is basically just female Excalibur. So I know that there was at one point talk of having male and female variant. But Honestly, I'm quite fine that they didn't do that. Yeah, that means
Till
more
then.
frames, but it also means more unique frames. I'm fine with playing, like, I'm perfectly fine with playing, like, I'm fine with playing any of the female ones. There's a lot different between playing as, like, a guy in a game that's piloting a robot suit that's male or female. It doesn't really matter as much, versus, like, me going around and playing, like, say, Final Fantasy XIV, being like, ah, yes, I am playing female character. One of those I'd be a lot more uncomfortable with. So, take it as you will.
Dark times, killer.
Let me go check something. I need to tab out real quick. Give me 1 second. I need to check something. Alright, sorry about that. I have my answer. I almost clicked on this one. Actually,
One more off
while I
the
do
docket.
this, because 3,200, actually, not even 3,000, 3,200.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was
Ah,
a
I
thing
see.
that
Every
happened
time I
out there
use
to others.
I use one of these to each every time I go ahead and
I need you to
do
take
the
Vex's
bounty.
toxin and kill the boil.
I understand. So theoretically, I have 15 run-throughs, that means. So whenever I complete the bounty... So technically I've done it 4 times, but I only completed it 3 times, and it only ate up 3 times, because I had 15 each. So that tells me that it only cares about the actual completion of the bounty, which it consumes.
I will let this plague run wild over Cetus. In, he thinks. I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The Wills see doom in his plan. For Grenier and Ostron alike, the boil needs to be destroyed now, before it becomes unstoppable. We know Vehek has Thrax toxin stored deep underground. We'll use that. One ill to cure another, eh?
I mean, if it works, it works. Hello, funny machine. Don't mind if I do.
Maggots, lest you be crushed.
Thank you.
Vehek, a two-bit despot with a mind.
You have a Nova, so that also means that this is going to be really quickly going through.
Council would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. Vehek knows what we're up to now.
Well, it's gonna be too bad for him. He knows what we've been up to for a while, and he's still...
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
Up we go. Up, 4, up, everyone up. I don't care about 2 intact cores. It's intact cores. I feed them to my... I did the wrong one.
The mixer is inside that vault.
I still need to actually go feed him after this. I should take care of that. Yeah, whatever.
Keep them away, Kevin. That machine must finish its work.
Can deal with that machine afterwards. This guy go for it. annoying. Not only is it gonna make it really hard for us later. So we'll do this. Yeah, 3 right there, okay. This one ain't gonna be a nice clean sweep, unfortunately, on the defense. But it shouldn't be that big of a threat. Because I know for a fact I can handle most of what's up top very easily. Let's not go there. Let's not get into some like ethnic cleansing type talk there, buddy boy. You're getting a little into the radical zone. A bit of radical extremism is not good for anyone. The only kind of radical extremism I can get behind is we need to get rid of the infestation as a whole. That's the only kind of good radical extremism we have. And to be fair, I don't think that's radical extremism to say to get rid of something that's actively a threat. Hey, it can destroy your people, it can destroy my people. It's not really a threat to say, let's get rid of it.
Stop them.
Sorry, I know there's not really much to say right now. It's like I'm just going through the motions, focusing on trying to listen for sounds, trying to figure out where everyone's coming in from. We're probably off. I want to get this specific section finished up. We just gotta fix. Sure, we're pretty safe. You know, I've said that before, we've had a huge surge of enemies that just blitz through the HP. It's one of those things that you play it safe entirely. Good nearby though? Rubito. Ooh, S18. I think that's a Sevi relic, if I remember right. That's for Sevi's chassis. Not bad though, we got some decent stuff. But yeah, as a whole, I've actually been quite enjoying this. As I said, it's a little bit, I mean, it's the same thing as repetition, 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 but to be fair, what isn't repetition at the end of the day? I mean, you're still going through the motions, you're doing the stuff. That's the wrong button. That was a waste. I hate that because I just burned one of these for no reason. And they're kind of expensive to make. If I remember right, they take plastic, which for some reason are the rarest things in the world. There's one resource you might be low on, it's gonna be that. You need it for a lot of stuff. Like, I'm telling you at one point, some point I'm just gonna go on and be like, we're doing Dark Sector and we're just gonna sit there for a little while and just get the ultimate amount of plasma that I can with like a resource booster or something.
Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
I can drop down my guy into the extra unit would go hard. Necromac isn't a bad option though. I mean, I don't think I actually need to rely on my Necromac enough for this. long as I'm at that point as well, I can just go ahead and pull that out regularly, and I should be fine. Okay.
Chemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin.
I know exactly why. It's just the fact of I died while I was too high up in the air. Still crazy that I wouldn't. I'm not going to find it by 3-5. Bloom up and we'll start working with this. I'll probably be using Bloom 4 for this thing because it's going to be perfect to slow it down. So this thing is moving so slowly. Like, look at this. We're getting so many bullets in. Charge on this thing, that'd be great. I can use whatever's there. Okay, I did a decent amount. But like, considering he's being slow as molasses to do anything. Plenty of time to mag dump him. No big deal. I think my archibald could do dummy damage causing guard mode. Need to get out of range. That way he goes into. Well, let's smack down no to mankind. To be fair, that's also kind of why I'm not in there. That gloom is absolutely helping us, giving us a lot more time to go in. We have so much less time otherwise.
The foil's immune system has manufactured a chemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
Got some bone widows up in here. Hello, Mr. Hemocyte.
Just made it angry.
Hi, Meg. Good job, Meg. I mean, your face is exposed because I've got you right there. Not to get more ammo at any time, so this guy's going. Look how slow that is. Oh man, guys, I wonder how we'll dodge that. Dumping him slowly. That's a good move right there. Probably what I need to do is just Kill a whole bunch of enemies. Take their faces. Some faces, yeah, take their faces, definitely. Do that, shoot his face. Shoot his big ol' ugly face. Shoot his big ol' ugly stinking face immediately. A whole bunch of these. Shoot everything. And then when he closes his face, we're getting close. Blast it. Like now. We slow down and let it just sit there. Let's open. Once I run out of ammo, I'm going to have to switch over to plan B, which is realistically just what I use. I mean, I can just keep Sevi right there, and I'll blue him up technically.
Knock it on the head, eh? Little maggots! You trying to protect these rats? To fail! And fail!
Oh, bullet. Deal with that. Yeah, I ran out of bullets. Do this. It's gonna be a good amount of damage, but it's gonna be some amount of damage. As much as I can.
Listening magnificence, but just made it angry.
Alright. How long do I have for my arc done? To go on for about 5 minutes. Probably it's gonna be over by then. Just more of them. Every 25% or so. We're gonna be catching properly. Do you have nothing else you can say, Vayhack? You just tell me that I repeatedly pop the two Sumic Magnificence. But you say it like you say it like that's the first time you ever had a donut or something like that. I don't know why it's specifically a donut. I guess it's like a glazed donut. It sounds like you're talking about like having a glazed donut for the first time. Like listening the delicious taste. It's a flavor I dare not describe.
Hemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty fun though.
Little maggots! You try to protect these rats! To fail!
440 endo is not bad though, that's a lot. Drag dump everything into you. Honestly, I got like fire right now, just so I can do a ton of damage to it and also just melt its shield. crazy right now. It's definitely gonna die in this cycle. Like that.
You trying to protect these rats? To fail and fail.
Gone now. There's that big boy over here to worry about. Left. I need to get out of the way. Now I move close in. That way I have something going now. Alright, he's invulnerable. Move back out. I know you have like 2 voice lines and all, but you're not helping the case. Well, 2 voice lines for like this specific section. Alright, this should be down. Yep, it's done.
You are not welcome on Kanjo's blades, nothing.
That took forever and a day.
We're breathing easier back here. I put Lakak in charge of supply distribution until this strangeness is at
I
hand.
definitely didn't help on some part, like definitely keeping it open there, more vulnerable, definitely good. Because I had to keep out of the way when it was not opened.
Maggots.
It's a lot harder to do when there's 3 heads or 2 heads than just 1. So they're on different timings. But no matter, we got it, we got it. I think what we'll do is we'll do 1 more. I know this stream, someone's like, oh, stream's entirely just working on Plague Star for the most part. Let's have a little bit of extra stuff. Okay. I mean, the important part is we're having fun, right? $29, are you serious? Okay, you know what? Knowing that it's at 29, I'm fine with leaving it at 29. I'll just come back and do like a small bounty with it later or some such. That's fine. Do I have like anything I can do? Okay, I'm gonna head back to my ship real quick. Just like, give me like a melee or something that I can level. I'm not using that a ton. That's a great thing to level right now because I can get some passive levels on it. I'll just go ahead and do whatever I need to. This'll work, Destreza. That'll work. Oh, Sledge. Still need to get some ribbon, or not ribbon. Still need to finish that build up. Actually put some Forma onto it. Got other priorities right now. Vulpine Mask. Puncture. Saltwalker Strike. Sundering Strike and Rending Strike. just to do as much damage as I can. Then let me get like pressure point on this just to do a ton of damage. That'll work. It's not great, but as I said, I'm just trying to slap whatever mods icon on. Whatever mods I can on just to get the job done. Because whenever I get rid of it, it's gonna go, like the mods that I have attached to it are gonna go away anyway. Whenever I get rid of the weapon. So if I go into Duviri, it's not like I'm like, oh, switch over to mod 1 because the fact of it is I previously used this. It's like, no. Though I believe it does register if I have like the like I know for example Ember going to Ember Prime, like I know Ember Prime will show up, but regular Ember won't, because the game's registered the fact that I have used Ember Prime. Though it knows I also have Ember Prime, but to be fair, I've had some of my primes show up before I've actually claimed them, because the game knew I was in the process of building them. So.
Hard times, killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets. Entire
It is right you should take on this task. Success will follow.
Nothing. 6,500. What do I want to buy? Let's actually start with a couple of small things. If I have this much, I can get rid of all the small things first. This I could actually just get rid of, honestly. It's tempting. It's one per person. Anything that's also like 500. There, so we can get that. Alright, we have 5,050. We can buy this then. So just free Omniform build. Because yeah, I want, like this I can't buy again. And like this I'll buy like 1 or 2 of these. And then I'll get like this. And I'll get like this. I'll get the other mods that I need, and then it's just gonna be Forma. Outside of like an occasional set for this. Like I think I'll probably just buy out 9 more of them at some point. Actually, how much are they? Because it might not even be worth it, honestly. Yep, 1,500, 5,000 per. That's like 50,000 standing I would need to max one out. And like I know that they had Knights in Aspirus last year. If they bring it back and they include the Plague Star stuff, then at that point I could just go ahead and use Mother tokens to get that.
He wants it to flourish. Why? To see the infested.
So yeah, at that point, if it does pop up back there, I mean worst case scenario, like, I don't think those mods go for a ton anyway. And it's like, I mean as you saw, it's a 3-stager one instead of 5 stagers with 10 instead of 21. And I have both of them maxed out.
I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done.
So knowing that, it's like it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm gonna work on dealing with this real quick.
Before it becomes unstoppable.
Okay. I guess not. It ain't one of these types of things. I guess actually, yes, we won't then. 13, 14. I wonder if the guy left because he saw that people were like ranked 13 and 14. I'm like, I'm not ranked 9. I'm like, who cares? If the people are capable of doing this, the people are capable of doing this. It's not like you're level 2 in a liability. And even then, well, to be fair, if you're level 2, you ain't doing the 51. You're doing the basic one. Unless you're doing like something where you're going for the lowest level master you can, and you have gear. Like, it'll be pretty obvious that the level 2 can't handle it. Now, like, I'm pretty sure this is the lowest squad I've seen, and I don't have any doubts for them. Like, they'll do fine. Quite sorry about that. Well, at least let me get the standing for this section. And then I guess we'll go. Apparently everyone's dipping. One person dips, and then everyone dips.
side and a face like a rejected skin graft. Council would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. Vahak knows what we're up to now. I am directing you to the location of a Grineer chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
Yeah, we got our first stage done, so people can't rejoin into, or people can't join into the mission. So it's gonna be us two, and I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be fair to, even though I'd still be willing to try it, even if it took me like a half an hour or an hour to do. I don't think it would be fair to anyone else to ask them to stay. I'm not gonna be a jerk to him and be like, oh, I'm gonna leave and potentially screw you over. No, I'll just go like minor fish in the meantime. Give him a chance. I mean, it'll be like a nice little cooldown in the meantime. Yeah, I do wish it was a little bit more interactive. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not bad. Oh, gemstone. Crimson. Ooh, and a nip. You need to go. You're a problem. Yeah, if he needs to take a moment there, I'll give him a moment. I got no qualms. I can just do my thing. I don't know if I have exactly 500, but I know I have plenty. More than I need for the entirety of this event. Let's put it like that. The plastids are going to be the bigger thing rather than the supplies, like the Nisol stuff and all that. So it is what it is. In the meantime, we're just gonna bounce around. Do our thing.
Rise from your cold beds, my creations. Spit the earth from your mouths and kill.
Didn't expect to pop into a ghoul nest, but it's whatever. A bunch of dead people here, just a hole in the ground, a bunch of dead people. I still can't believe with Cetus that I ended up getting a crescent with a panzer head. Alright. Stuck it with Cetus, they ended up getting a panzer head on a crescent. I'm not gonna complain about getting like the Slivopophyla energy, at least that's kinda cool. You get one part of everything. Machine Tonfa. Huh. Wonder what the mining tool variant would have been. Or if it was just the same thing, basically. And they're like, oh. So like it could be a mining tool that got like repurposed and modified a little bit. Or it could just be like the same thing that's like, well, turns out it works very nicely as a mining tool as much as it does like because like shooting the Gamma Core is kind of that kind of same logic where it's like, okay. It's literally just a mining laser. You point at it, it shoots, it mines the stuff.
Destroy Cetus. One more off the docket. Hop 2.
We'll do one more.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others. Naive. I need you to take Vehex toxin
Loading
and
everything in.
kill the boil.
I guess in the meantime, yeah, we'll talk about tomorrow. So, as I kind of talked about it a little bit earlier and like got off topic, got off track. But yeah. So I kind of need to check in with someone and see what their schedule is for tomorrow. Otherwise, I might stream at like 2 p.m. like regular time. Or we might end up be doing, you know, like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. if he's going to be available. So, it's really just going to depend on availability for people.
Be prepared. Vayhek knows what we're up to now.
It's not like I'm pressed.
I am directing you to the
Kind of just doing my thing in the meantime.
Mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
Worst case, I'm assuming if we don't go do what I was thinking we were gonna do,
Clear out the area so we can use it.
we'll probably just do some like medieval dynasty or some such. Nothing too crazy, but it's gonna be simple enough. We actually have enemies. Nope, we actually have people coming in. Get a couple things on it when it slows down, boom.
This boil will cleanse Cetus of the filthy Ostron rats.
Bro, you really gotta get that racism in check. We've talked about this. It's not good. Get some bad racist habits, I know. There's clearly a good guy in there, it's just, he doesn't understand that his word... Okay, that's a lie. There's absolutely not a good guy in there. He's just a racist man who wants to poison all of the forests and such. And takes glee in murdering people. I don't think that's a good person. Oh, there's a good person inside there. No, there's not. Let's be real here. There's not. Even he would be like, nah, there's not a good person inside of me. You're a fool for thinking that. You maggot for thinking that I could ever change. Like, even in spoiler territory of working together with other people, it was literally because it was for his own good. Because there's a bigger threat. Because he might be a jerk, but he also ain't stupid. There's a point where even if you gotta get your former enemies together just to survive, everyone's gonna be on the same page, and it's like, well, this is out of necessity, not because we like each other. So we ain't gonna be singing Kumbaya at the end of this. At least we all ain't gonna be dead. Okay. Teleport for a moment. Purple's absolutely learning how to teleport now. It's fine to go because it has everything off of it already. It's not.
My eyebrows are singeing just looking at that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
Sorry about that. I think the first piece got out. They're having a party on top of that. Okay.
Your new drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map. Drone located. Hack in and insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
Taking a moment to enter here. Could be a lot of stuff going on. It could be like the verbal, the Thumper having an aneurysm. It could be bad host connection. I got 4 bars on my end, so definitely ain't that. No, it doesn't matter. We get through, we get through. But yeah, it is getting to be time that after I finish this bounty up, Little Croc is definitely going to be needing some help with her homework. At the very minimum, she'll want, or at the very minimum, I want to be on standby, even if she doesn't need help. Just because of the fact that I know it makes her a lot less stressed. Especially because I know Mama Croc doesn't always remember how to do some of the stuff, because it's not like she was in school super recently. She's very smart, but I know she doesn't always remember everything because it's like formulas from... Plus they did things way different back when she was in school. I know, like, she always tells me that. Like we were doing division, and they were like, okay, instead of putting, you know, the thing where you put like the, you know, oh, we put 2 here, but like divided by, you know, it's like a 587 divided by 21.
Production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune
Well, you got, you know, 2 in there. It could be like 420, so you put a 2 there. It's like, well, no, you put 20 plus off to the side instead of just putting 2. So stuff like that. I'm like, I can kind of understand why they get confused off of it, especially because when the teachers want you to do it a certain way, even though, you know, it's completely different from what you would have done, and also might not also make the most amount of sense. There is a point where it's like, okay.
The product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
You know, I completely understand at that point it might not be the easiest to comprehend.
Manufactured a chemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
More enemies than necessary.
Little maggots! You try to protect
Never mind, like, there's that head was gone. Let me get, you know, I'm feeling necromech. That's going fire.
The boil's immune system has manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin.
Oh no, anyway.
Destroy it.
Like, yeah, these are level 110 enemies at this point. Okay, we gotta get all this broken right here so they don't keep spawning from those. Let me get this back up. Nope, we got it already.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
0 divided by 2 is still 0. Open sesame. Oh, it's over. Oh, okay. Ugh.
But it was not enough. Not yet. Hit it again. And keep hitting it till there's nothing but a hole in the ground. We're putting the CAC in charge of supply distribution till this strangeness is at an end. See what she has for you. We're all in this one together, to know.
We're back.
Not one, maggots.
You have
No,
fun.
I'm not one.
Yeah. After we get this done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually let my necromech nicely polished up. There we go. Guess we're going with this. We got Gladiator Finesse, the D9 relic, a little bit of Neurodes, Missile Pods, Erudite. What mine looks like? Oh, I'm on coloration B, that's why. Like, how come this looks like it's rusty? That explains everything. This one actually kind of looks cool. I like that one. I have the ephemeras I can put on them. Which I'm still surprised that you can't. I'm still surprised that you can put like the Sister of Parvos ones on there. I guess to be fair, it's like it's not as simple. But to be fair, if they make it so that you can slap it on them, like you could just go ahead and have it be like, you know, a ring over whatever the model is, just scaled up, or even just something like a pins and needles. Like the tail ephemera wouldn't work very well, obviously. I'm like, it would be kind of cool if we had more ephemeras that like pets and like the necromechs and all that could kind of use. What does this even look like, out of curiosity? That's so gaudy. Oh, that's amazing. That is so gaudy looking. Hot pink and gold necromech. I mean, it would be impossible not to tell which one's mine. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's right, that's why, because I'm using the proto one, that's why. I like the Kryptonaut though, that's kind of cool. Feels weird not having like the pattern on it, but Neat. Neat. Let's go do something small. What are we looking You know, let's go ahead and I'll switch over to this for later. And I have the second level. Oh, that's perfect. I would argue that today was a very successful day, though. I've got mods on this, right? Just junker ones? No. Okay, let's just throw some junker mods on here, then. Puncture.
Dr. Tomnock's cerebral nutrients. Available in Cetus for the first time.
Yeah, prime point blank.
The venerable doctor now
Toxic
brings his
barrage.
range
Good
of
enough.
flavors, ales, humors, tinctures, and
Alright,
unguents to
let's
you.
head back to the base of operations. Also known as my orbiter. Alright. Let's even switch to Caliban Prime for this. Still looking clean, that is clean. Oh, that's right, we never did put down my new... Before I do that, before I actually wrap things up. Where is my drone? I have my lavender ice drone. All the cleaning style of the original Katir domestic in a fresh, elegant new color. As you can see, I have them all lined up. You're gonna have to go right here. Then we can put you like right here. We have our V formation. Yeah, good enough. Roll out, squad. Clean. That is clean. I like it. I like we actually have two types of Katir drones now. That's nice. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go into the we went into the fish room the last time. Let's go into
The
this one.
sentients are not laughing at my jokes.
Still need more coins for the pile.
Adapt to my humor?
Just trying to figure out what I'm gonna put inside this room too. No matter. I'll figure it out later. Alright, so as I said, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll either have someone on and we'll do something specific, otherwise I'll either see if I can find something that looks fun and we'll try it out, or I'll pop open some Medieval Dynasty or something or other. Something that'll be nice and low-key and chill. But in either case, thank you all Halflings for popping in, and take care. Have a wonderful rest of your days. Bye-bye.